Iran launched missile strikes on southern Israel on Saturday, wounding at least 180 people in the cities of Dimona and Arad, according to Israel's Ministry of Health. The attack marks one of the most serious escalations since the US-Israel war on Iran began nearly 4 weeks ago. Israeli authorities say 116 people were injured in Arad, including 7 in serious condition, after missiles struck the city center. Another 64 people were wounded in Dimona, where several residential buildings were destroyed and dozens of people suffered shrapnel injuries. Firefighters said Israel's missile defense systems were activated, but some interceptors failed to stop the incoming missiles. 2 ballistic missiles carrying warheads weighing hundreds of kilograms struck directly in Dimona and Arad. Journalists and witnesses reported multiple impact sites in Dimona, including the collapse of a 3-story building and several fires breaking out across the area. Dimona is a particularly sensitive location. The city is home to the Shimon Peres Negev Nuclear Research Center, widely believed to be at the heart of Israel's nuclear program. The International Atomic Energy Agency said it had received no reports of damage to the nuclear facility and that no abnormal radiation levels were detected. However, the UN nuclear watchdog urged maximum military restraint, especially around nuclear sites, warning that attacks near such facilities could pose serious global risks. Iranian state media said the strikes were a response to an earlier attack on Iran's Natanz uranium-enrichment facility, which Tehran said had been targeted by the United States and Israel earlier the same day. An Israeli official quoted by the Associated Press denied Israeli involvement in the Natanz strike, though Israel's military has not issued a full statement. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu described the evening as difficult and vowed that Israel would continue attacks against Iran. Since the war began on February 28, US and Israeli strikes on Iran have reportedly killed more than 1,500 people, including at least 200 children, according to Iranian state media.
If you want proof that Iran endangers the entire world, the last 48 hours have given it. In the last 48 hours, Iran targeted a civilian area. They're doing that as a mass murder weapon. Luckily, no one was killed, but that's due to luck, not their intention. Their intention is to murder civilians. Second, they fired on Jerusalem right next to the holy sites of the 3 monotheistic faiths, the Western Wall, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, and the Al-Aqsa Mosque. And by dint of a miracle again, none of them were hurt, but they were targeting the holy sites of the 3 major monotheistic religions.
According to the Iranian Red Crescent Society, more than 81,000 civilian units have been damaged in joint US-Israel strikes across Iran. It said that the damage, as well as the targeting of medical centers, schools, ambulances, and aid workers is a clear violation of international humanitarian law and the Geneva Conventions in reference to international treaties that contain rules limiting war. Meanwhile, the Israeli military also announced it had carried out strikes on a research and development facility at Tehran's Malek Ashtar University, which it said was involved in developing components for nuclear weapons and ballistic missiles. The conflict has now entered a dangerous new phase, with both sides increasingly targeting locations connected to their nuclear programs. Analysts say Iran appears to be pursuing a strategy of direct retaliation to restore deterrence. For now, the growing exchange of strikes has heightened fears that the war could spiral into a broader regional conflict, with potentially global consequences.